All right, I'm here to do a video for objective number 7, and this video is going to be specifically for Miss Simus and Miss Elwood for our number 7 test coming up. I just want to show you what problem number 3 looks like, so you can make sure that you're looking at the right test. So number 3 is asking for slope. So if yours is asking for coordinates, you're looking at the wrong video. But if yours says that you have slope right here, you are in the right place. Okay, let's go ahead and give this guy a shot. All right, what are we doing? Question number 1 says square ABCD is translated. Translated means scooched. Okay, x minus 3, y plus 2. That looks really scary, doesn't it? Okay, but it's actually not too bad. You just got to make sure that you can count. If you can count, you can do this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with any point. Doesn't matter. I'm going to pick this point because it's on top. This says x minus 3. So remember, this right here, this is my x-axis. So if I'm going to subtract, it means I'm going to go this way. If I'm going to add, I'm going to go this way. Okay, for the y, this is my y-axis. Y I'm going to add, which means I'm going to go up, or I'm going to subtract.
Please come to the Student Service Center A through L side.
If I'm going to subtract from y, then that means that I'm going to count down. Okay, it's really important to know our different directions here. All right, let's give this a try. So we're going to take our first point, and it says x minus 3. So we're going to count that way. 1, 2, 3. Now y is going to be plus 2. So we're going to go up 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to make our point right there. And now we're going to label our point. This is point B. So we're going to put a B here, and it's going to have one little prime after it. Okay, that's our new point B. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with all the other points. So here's C. We're going to subtract 3. 1, 2, 3, and go up 2. 1, 2. There we go. This is going to be C prime. All right, next let's do A. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. A prime. And last but not least is D. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. D prime. Okay. And then we can connect our dots. There we go. Now notice these two shapes, they're exactly the same size. We've just translated it a little bit. Now, let's look at our answer right here. What are the, I meant question. Our question is, what are the coordinates of A? Well, here's A right here. So what are the coordinates? So let's look down. Here's our x at -7. And we'll go over here to our y right here at 3. There we go. That's our coordinates. It also says to explain your answer. So how did you get to this? Well, what'd we do? We went over 3, because it says 3 here. We went up 2, because it says 2. And then we looked down at our axis to find the 7. And looked across to the y-axis to find the 3. Just write down what you did in your own words to explain your answer. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this says reflect your quadrilateral hair, H-A-I-R, across the y-axis. So we're going to make a reflection of this. Okay, so let's start with A. So when we're doing a reflection, we're just going to take these numbers and we're going to do the opposite. So this is a 2. So the opposite of 2 is -2. So we're just going to take this A and make a point right here. Now we have A prime. Okay, Next we have I. I's on number 3. So now we have -3. So here's our point. I prime. R's all the way over here at 6. So over here at 6, that's R prime. And H is way up here at number 7. So, oh, here's -7 right here. H prime. Connect our dots. Hopefully you do a better job than me. No one's gonna ding you if your lines are not perfect and straight. Do those look pretty reverse of each other? Yeah, looks like a 3-year-old drew it, but that's okay. The important thing is we're showing our thinking. So let's go ahead and let's write down our new coordinates. Okay, so what's the coordinates for H? H is at -7 and 3. A is here. Remember, down first, -2 over at 1. Okay? Go ahead. R, what's that going to be? -6. That's not R. I'm writing it down on the wrong spot. That's not smart. Let's try this again. R is up to -6 and over to -2. And let's try that with I again. We're going to go up to -3 and over here to -2. See, teachers make mistakes too. Making mistakes is okay. It's how your brains grow. All right, now we're going to translate it just like we did up here. We're going to translate it. We're going to go +8 and down 5. Go ahead, try to translate this on your own. Pause me. Let's see if you get it right. All right, let's give this a shot. I'm going to start with the letter I. We're going to go +8. Remember, 8 is this way. We're adding to the x, so we're going to go this way. And then we're going to subtract, so we're going to go down, which is this way. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Period. Okay, this is I, not prime, but we need 2 little lines for it. And you know what? To save time, since we already have our mark here, let's go ahead and let's see what the coordinates are. I'm gonna go up to see my x is 5. This is for letter I, 5, and over to -7. All right, let's do another one. R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. R, 2 little marks. Okay, notice these 2, they're on the same line. So down here they should be on the same line. What is the coordinates of R? Looks like a 2 and a -7. Just like I, in a row. All right, next one. Let's do A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. A, 2 little lines. A is at 6, -4. 6, -4. Okay, last one is H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. H. 2 lines. That's at 1, -2. And I'm going to connect my dots to make my shape. Because if I don't connect my dots, then I don't have a shape. There we go. Notice that these 2 are backwards from each other because it's a reflection. But because these 2 are being translated and just scooched, these 2 are facing the correct direction, the same direction. All right? Good job, you guys. All right, let's do this last one because I'm late for class and I need to go. All right, we're gonna rotate this triangle 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, how the heck do I do that? So, sorry, I've been around my 10-year-old too much. So if I was gonna look back in my notes, I'm gonna find out that the formula for rotating something 90 degrees clockwise is I'm gonna take the coordinates for this, which is our XY, okay? And I am going to flip them backwards. So it's gonna be Y, X. But it's not just a regular X, I'm actually gonna take that X and make it the opposite. And if I do this, then I will be able to put my points in the right spot. Okay, so let's go and identify what our points are. So for our points for A are, oh, I almost did that backwards. So my points for A are -7. You know what? I'm gonna do my work over here just so I don't muddy up my triangle. So A is gonna be -7 and then 3. Okay? So now I'm gonna change that to rotate it. I'm gonna flip them around. So my new X is gonna be the Y. That's gonna stay the same. And then the X is -7. I want the opposite of that. So the opposite of -7 is a +7. 3, 7. Let's go find that. 3 and up here to 7. All right, that's gonna be my A prime. All right, let's look at my next one. A little more space. Let's look at B. What are my coordinates for B? Looks like -1, 1. So -1, 1, that's gonna translate to, what's my Y? My Y is 1, and my X is -1. So the opposite of -1 is +1. Let's go put that on here. 1, 1, that's right here. B prime. All right. Next one is C. Can you guys see? Yes. C is what? -4, -4. Hey, that's kind of funny. -4, -4. Okay, so my Y is -4, and my X is -4. Opposite of -4 is +4. All right, let's put that on here. -4, +4. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so let's take a look here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I actually kind of struggle with rotations. I think that they're really hard. Okay, so what I'm going to do to kind of check my work here is I'm going to put a little cross right here. I'm going to try to make it dark. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go get a Sharpie, so hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my triangle here so it's nice and dark. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I can see this and this. Now I just need a clean piece of paper. Parchment paper is really great for this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, you guys can't really see this very well, but you're gonna have to trust me a little bit. I'm gonna cover up my little, can you see my cross here? Barely, it's hard to see, but it's there. Here's my cross. And now I'm gonna draw my triangle. I have a point here, and a point here. And then I'm gonna fill in my triangle. Now, I'm going to turn this 90 degrees, and this red should be right on top of this black line. So I'm going to turn it. I'm going to line up my two crosses. And if you can see right there, you can see that that red line, it's right darn close to that Sharpie line. Can you see that? That is pretty stinking close. Let me tilt it a little bit so you can see. See how it's hiding in there? So I know it's right on top. So I am in the right place because my crosses are on top of each other. So I did good. That's 90 degrees. Now here's the problem. The problem is now that we've done that, it wants to know what the slope of these lines are. Okay, so the slope of the original AB, that's this line right here. AB. So what's the slope? Okay, so let's count. We're going to count down and over. So what's the slope here? We're going down 2 and over how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's -2 over 6. Can I reduce that? Yep, I sure can. I'm going to reduce that to, I can divide both of these by 2. 2 divided by 2, that's 1. 6 divided by 2, that's 3. And it's negative. I got to make sure I do that because it's going down. All right. -1 over 3. Okay, now let's look at our new AB. AB is right here. Oh, I can't see my C. There we go. So AB is this line. So let's see what I've got here. What is my slope? So I'm going to count. Let's see. Rise over run. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up and 2 over. 6 up and 2 over. Hey, I can reduce that. 6 divided by 2. What's that? 6 divided by 2, that's 3. All right, so that means my slope of AB, that is 3. All right, let's try another one. Okay, CB. Where's my original CB? CB right here. All right, let's count up. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 5 over 3. I can't reduce that. That's too close. So 5 over 3. Now let's look at my new CB. Looks like I have to go down. 1, 2, 3, and then over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's interesting. So we've got 3 over 5. Okay. Let's look at AC. Looks like we're going down again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 1, 2, 3. 7 over 3. Now I can't reduce that one either. So 7 over 3. And now we need A prime, C prime. That's AC right here. So let's go up. Here we go. 1, oh shoot. Where am I going across to? That's kind of far. Right there. 1, 2, 3. 3 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 over 7. Can't reduce that. Well, isn't that interesting? Do you guys notice anything about these particular slopes? I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a question on the test like that. Let's think about it for a little while. All right. Great job, you guys. I hope this was helpful. Bye-bye.